Guys got time for a quick one? Perfect. You got to shake these Arizona teas. Did you know that? It says right on the can right there. Shake well. Look. Shake well. I didn't know that when I first started drinking these things. And I forget who told me about that. Anyway. Oh, I forgot to put ice in there. Oh, well, I'll just drink it fast. So, I didn't get up to much today. But I did, since I broke the old lawnmower there at the farm, I had an idea. After that lawnmower broke, I thought to myself, using a finishing mower on this rough ditch, probably not the best idea. So I jumped on Kijiji there, went and looked for a rough cut mower. But I was looking for that style that's not 3-point hitch. You know what I mean? The one with a little hitch on it, PTO shaft, and the ones with the wheels on the back with the hydraulic ram to lift it up and down. That's the style I want. And not a real big one, not that great big 15-foot Batwing Schulte. I don't want that. That's too big. I just wanted like a small, like 5-foot, 7-foot, 8-foot, whatever the smaller ones are. So anyway, I found one yesterday after I broke the lawnmower at the farm. Found one on Kijiji. Went and looked at it this morning. And I was prepared to buy it right then and there and take it home. But being Sunday, bank's not open. I can't get that kind of cash out of the ATM. I have my card set up so that, So I thought, well, worst case, I go look at it today and go get it tomorrow or another day or something. Or maybe the guy will take an e-transfer. Turns out he doesn't do that. So whatever, it wasn't that far away. So went and looked at it. Looks good enough for what I'm going to use it for. It's not all beat to shit or anything. So if things go good, I'm going to go pick it up tomorrow morning. So we'll see how that goes, I guess. And normally we just been selling our calves right at the local auction mart. But this year I might do a little different. I had somebody come out today and look at the calves, and I might go a different route this year. So Tuesday, hopefully I'll be get some buddies together or something and get them in, round some of them up. And I know we won't get them all done because they're still out at pasture. Pasture is spread out all over the place. So we'll just get as many as we can in on Tuesday and then see how that goes, I guess. But enough of that talk. Come over here for a sec. So, now that we got this sled back from the dealer there that I got them to put the Jaws exhaust on, I almost forgot. Remember this? Tag marking ink. That's for making ear tags for our cattle. Now what I'm going to do is put a little blob of this ink right on top of this bolt and on this washer part, so that if that bolt comes loose, you'll see that black mark is not on the very top and you'll know it's loose right away. Might even put a little blob on this bolt too, because I don't know, these bolts, I don't know. I mean, that's how the old style used to be, I think, on all sleds. Maybe not all sleds, but at least Skidoo was anyway. And with the bolt on each end of the axle, the bolts were famous for coming loose, at least on the one sled I had. I think that was the 2014 XM I had. I had the bolts come right out, and oh man, it was, up Eagles Pass and Sycamoose there, they fell out and lost the wheels. Anyway, so I'm going to put this ink on these bolts, and that'll be a quick little indication that the bolt's coming loose, right, if that black mark's not on the very top. But just today I was watching Mr. Caleb Sturkey's video, or one of his videos, and he runs the 9-inch Hellfire wheels. I remember that. He said right in his video, he said they're not quite as robust, I think, as robust as the 8-inch, but he likes the 9-inch better than the 8-inch. And so far he said it's been good. And I was looking at, he runs the Ice Age rails also, mind you. But he runs the Ice Age rails with the Ice Age Hellfire 9-inch wheels. And what I noticed is he still had to run the offset axle. Exact same style as this. I don't know, believe what you want, I guess. But in his videos, he said, I haven't had any issues yet. So hopefully it'll be okay. And I put Loctite. The bolts came with Loctite on them, but I put extra Loctite on those bolts. So hopefully they'll be okay, because that can ruin a day pretty quick if that bolt falls out and you don't notice it. But I thought I'd try the big wheel kit this year, because I've heard the benefits of them. Mr. Kosterky explained in his video, the bigger rear wheel gives you more surface when you're wheeling, right? So it's easier to hold that sled in a wheelie with the 9-inch wheels. And it also helps keep the back of that sled up when you're backing up in the deeper snow. You know what I mean? Because it's a bigger, you know, here rather than the little 7.5 or whatever they are. Pretty sure the stock ones are 7.5. But do you guys watch that Mr. Kosterky there and Mr. Turcotte and those videos? I watched a few of them today, and holy man, I don't know how I missed the one of Proven Progressions videos, but him and Turcotte got together for a rip down in Seeley Lake. I just watched that video today. I seen Turcotte's view a while back when Turcotte released that video. It's like 9 months ago or something. What did Turcotte call his? He called the video Epic Lines with Caleb or something like that. Hang on. Yeah, Epic Lines with Caleb Kosterky is what Turcotte labeled his video. And oh man, it was a good video watching it from Brett's point of view. And I didn't watch Kosterky's point of view till just today on that day. And man, some of those lines those guys were taking were just crazy. Oh, I wish I could ride like that. But anyway, kind of getting off topic here. Anyway, if you don't follow Turcotte or Kosterky, you're going to want to go do that on YouTube and TikTok. They're on both. I think they're on all social media. But anyway, let's put a little dab of this stuff on there. Okay, I'm not sure how this is going to come out of the bottle. Whoa, what the? Well, I got to get that off there before it dries. Well, that backfired. Son of a, I didn't expect that stuff to come out that fast. I didn't think it'd be that thin. Like, this stuff is like permanent ink. It does not come off. Like, look at it. Already dried pretty well. I don't know if glass. I don't know if gas or some kind of... Oh, no! Making a mess here. Well, this is not working at all like I wanted to. I wonder if brake lean would take that off. Well, this didn't work out at all like I thought it would. That ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to just periodically check those bolts or something, carry the right size wrench, because this I made a mess of this. Holy crap. What a mess. A little bit on the top there, but not enough, like, Whatever. I'll figure something out. Oh, but hey, I just remembered I bought that different tunnel bag. Let's see if it fits on this sled with the jerry can, you know what I mean? I want the jerry can obviously at the front and the tunnel bag at the back, and then when you get to the top, take the jerry can off, put the tunnel bag to the front, right? Let's see if let's see how they fit. Okay, so put the jerry can on. Now, do they fit? Ooh, that does fit fairly nice. Oh, it actually fits. They got it molded. But is your shovel gonna fit in there? Huh. Why is it? Oh, there we go. Let's grab the shovel and see how the shovel's gonna work in there. Okay, so this would go like this, I would assume. And this would go like this. I guess it could probably go one way like this. That's probably the best. Oh, that's gonna, this to work there. Mind you, when the bag's full of stuff, you know, your extra gloves and, or maybe tighten this up. Well, that's better. Oh, yeah. It's still gonna hit it. Bouncing up the trail, you know, you're gonna hear that all the way up the trail. Maybe put some of that, that foam crap that goes around pipes. But then when you go grab the bumper every time to go, when you're stuck. I don't know if I like that. It fits in there good though. It's nice. But somebody had a comment, normally when you're stuck or you're getting buddy unstuck, you take your backpack off anyway because you get too hot wearing your backpack or vest like I wear to shovel or dig your buddy out. So I don't know if this will get used a whole lot anyway. Whatever, I got it now. I got an idea. Let's, I guess I can leave that in there. Let's fill this bag, because this comes right off, with stuff that I will normally have in here while I'm riding. And then see how it fits on there. Okay, this is the bag I used to use. This style of link bag. Works okay. But let's put all this stuff that I normally have in here in the new tunnel bag, and see how it's going to work out. So what do you carry in your tunnel bag? Ratchet. I wonder if that's for the rear idler wheel. No, that's too big. Hang on. Yeah, that's too big. So I don't know. Maybe that was for the stock idler, or rear axle. I mean, not sure why that's in here. Well, I bet you that was because this is 10 mils, which I think is for that one. Yeah, that's exactly what it was for. That was for the original, like the factory rear axle. I kept those. Well, let's just throw them in there anyway. Vice grips, saw, and I got a saw in my backpack, or 10 mil wrench. I also got a saw in my Avi pack. Wiener stick, just in case. Come in handy last season. Oh, I should have put this in first. Zip ties. Zip ties come in handy. Duct tape. Wow, I think this bag, maybe it's not bigger. Well, that's all that was in here. Where the hell? I had more stuff than this. Oh, it's vitamin waters, bottles of water and stuff like that. Oh yeah, goggles are here. I carry spare goggles in there. Another pair of spare gloves. I also carry a extra shirt. Hang on, I'll just... Yeah, so by the time you get all this in there, plus Oh yeah, so it'll fit all the stuff I need it to. A few bottles of water. I think I got some bottles of water in here. We'll fill it with that and then put that on and see what it looks like. Well, I'm out of tea, so I'm gonna have to try one of these Jameson things. Not bad. Okay, where were we? Oh, did you grab the water? Oh, what the? Okay, don't worry, I grabbed the water. It's actually a really good idea to bring water versus Gatorade. Well, I guess Gatorade would work as coolant. I've used Gatorade as coolant in a quad before. It got me by. But it's good to take water because if your sled ever, had a leak or something, I mean, if it's leaking that bad, you're probably effed. But if you are low on coolant up on the mountain, water will work. You just got to remember to put coolant in it when you get back down in case it freezes, and you could do a lot of damage to your sled. But anyway, so that's probably roughly what I would take. What am I missing? Feels like I'm missing something in there. Oh, the toolkit. There's a little toolkit I cheaped out, and I didn't buy the Skidoo toolkit. You know, that $200 and some little toolkit? I didn't buy that. I cheaped out and got like a Canadian Tire one, which is pretty well completely useless. There was no sizes in that little Canadian Tire kit that worked on the sled, so I think the only thing that worked was one of the little Torx bits for taking your hood off or something like that. Adjusting your clickers, maybe. It was completely useless. So, oh man, I forgot about that. I was going to buy the Skidoo toolkit before the season started. When I was picked this up at the dealer that day, I forgot. I don't carry a lot of tools, to be honest with you. What do you carry in your tunnel bags? Let me know. What am I missing in mine? Well, we'll call that good enough for now. We'll get her zipped up. Come on. Get her zipped up. Now we'll put this on and see if that makes any difference. Oh, I think it's gonna. I think it's gonna. It's kind of awkward to do with one hand, by the way. I guess it's not that bad. I'm just a whiny baby poopy pants. So, now we'll cinch this up. Oh, come on. Okay, this is okay. I don't think this really matters if this should go over top of it like that or through here like this. I don't think it really matters. It'd be slightly handier to go over top like that. I don't think it's going to slide out. I don't think it will. There. That's not going to hit. Oh, maybe it will. That much slapping when you're going over those bumps. Maybe it will. There's no way you can't flip that bag the other way. I'm certain you couldn't. Because it won't fit the other way. Let's try it. No, it's not even close. So it has to go this way. It'll have to go that way. Huh. Well, I'm not sure I like that idea. It scuffs the bumper, well. I'm not sure I like that. Should be able to be tighter than that. There, that actually fits. When you cinch these up as tight as you can get them, you gotta use two hands though, I couldn't. Oh yeah. That's gonna have to hit, well, it might hit that hard though. I don't know. Either that or just put something really tall on this part of the bag so it lifts that up. I don't know. But seems more solid than this bag. That bag wiggles back and forth quite a bit. Because it's, you know, narrower, right? It doesn't fit tight in between here. So then when you take the jerry can off, you know, you put that somewhere on top of the mountain, and you would move this to the front. So then how does it fit? That fits okay. It's not going to hit nothing there, that's for sure. Huh, I wonder if it would fit. I wouldn't want the jerry can at the back though. That's too much weight at the back, I think. Ah, it'll work. It'll work. Yeah, I think that's really the only way it'll work, is like this. That's the only way it would make sense to me. And it'd be better. Wait a minute. Hang on, I'm an idiot. I'd like to think of myself as a quick learner, but holy, that's too funny. Oh man. Have another tea, hey? You think it'd work better like that, or what? Holy frick. Anyway, that's how it's gonna... If it hits this thing, I don't really care if this gets scuffed up. And it might not. I don't know, we'll see, I guess. We'll try it like that. I'd rather have it like that than the shovel part sticking out this way. Tapping the bumper all the way up. I don't think it would... Well, it might. But... I guess we'll see. Man, I'm pretty excited to try this thing out. The big wheel kit, the Jaws exhaust on there now. It'll probably have to be clutched now. You know, adding, well, they say 20 horse. I don't know if I believe that. I guess we'll see. But hey, you want to know something kind of funny too? When I first got this sled, like last season, it was new last season. I was browsing the internet one night and I come across the old Munster rail braces. So I thought, hey, let's try them too. Now, I don't do the big sends, so I don't really need them. Like, I don't know why I really bought them. I don't do the big sends, so like, but I have bent rails in the past. Not that much, like not that many times, but I have. And if it's anything like last season, low snow, it can happen. I think some guys just take the factory rails right off and run Ice Age rails. They're stronger altogether, but the Munster rail braces were cheaper, so I thought I'd try them. And for the fluttering around I do in the snow, I thought it'd be good enough. Anyway, I finished that cocktail. Man, I'm pretty freaking excited to try this thing out this year. I don't think the big wheel kit's going to make a huge difference, but you might notice it, you know, here and there. Yeah, I noticed it out a little bit, whatever. The thing I'm curious the most about is that Jaws exhaust. For a couple things I'm curious about. Reliability. And it's going to sound good. You know, Jaws, I think it sounded good. That little zip I took it on the grass there. Not really worried about that. But I'm really curious to see if I'm going to notice any power gains. You know, like, am I going to feel it or not? That's what I'm curious about. The trouble is, Oh, excuse me. The trouble is, I ain't gonna really know until the Revelstoke Level 2 avalanche training trip. And that's not till mid-December, like, because I'm not taking it to, well, I don't think I'm taking it to the Bung Bung. I got that other old sled at the small engine repair shop. Hopefully they'll get it running and they won't, I won't have to wait on parts for too long or whatever the case is there. I hope they can get her going. That was the whole point of buying that sled, was to take it to Bung Bung. And I'll ride it around home with my little girl. She's got her little sled too. So if we get decent snow here, we'll go for, a few rides or something. But I gotta wait till mid-December to try this thing out. And I don't know. I don't know if there'd be time to sneak a ride in between Bung Bung and the Level 2 Abbey training trip. I don't know if there would be. I don't know if I can get away. But anyway, you guys have a good night. Oh, one more thing. Get signed up for Abbey training.